Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 8th, 2022. This is for Libra. Last shuffle coming up for Libra. Oh man, some cards fell in my lap. Ooh, they have Deception, Healing Light. And here goes taking steps and joy is fun. I think that after it's like accepting your role in some sort of deception. Not that you were deceptive, and maybe even if you were, accepting it and looking at like, because a lot of times healing light is about acceptance. That's the only thing that really heals us, right? A lot of people we talk about forgiveness, and forgiveness is really rooted in acceptance. It's not about, oh, what you did was right, and or I'm accepting what you did, and that, you know what, it's like, oh, I'll water under the bridge because, I'm just gonna just like let you walk all over me. It's more of an acceptance that it happened, and then an acceptance of how it happened, why it happened, and just understanding that it did, right? And that most of the time what people do is not a reflection on you. It's a reflection of them. It really is. So this is something about this deception energy. A lot of this could be financial, but this is also about you accepting what happened and then taking steps to be happy and have fun anyway. You may be in a place where you're like, you know what, it's cool. I just wanted to know the relief, right? But also too, this looks like ugh, I see Four of Wands wanted to flip out. This may have to do with a home situation. It may have to do with providing for a home, taking care of one. You were in the dark about something. You were in the dark about something, and it may have caused a lot of anxiety or negative thinking. Like you're probably like it looks like thinking that it's worse than it was, and I think the healing light is showing that you were more worried about losing your stability than anything else. This looks like I was so scared of losing my stability that maybe if this is you that was in some deceptive energy, you may have tried to balance two energies, two things, two people, or something because of the fact that you were thinking the worst and you weren't sure what was right for you. And so that may be there, or this, and in any case, that was what was happening, and it could have been you or other people balancing two different things because of the fear that you're not sure what was right, or this person or whatever wasn't sure that something was right, and just in basically in an immature place. Not necessarily that it means that someone was being really foolish. I mean, of course, it is kind of foolish to allow negative thinking to guide your steps, but it looks like someone was learning. They were trying to figure out how to be independent, and they weren't sure how to do it. They weren't even sure they could be independent. And so there's something like that here of realizing to some degree I must work with others. I must work with what's in front of me. And maybe also, too, working with what was in front of them was the confusion that they were in. Like they got dealt a hand and wasn't sure how many books they had. Like if you're playing spades, bet lowballing themselves, right? Travel with Page of Wands and Strength. Somehow, some way, someone has finally gathered the courage to grow, to expand as a person. Strength also too is about pulling together resources, actually being excited about it. There's an excitement here, an excitement about, dang, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I was just really confused. And it's a good thing it's almost a relief to see something like that. Like, dang, actually it wasn't as bad as I thought. My imagination was playing tricks on me. Good energy, actually. There's a relief with that. There's always a relief with that when things aren't as bad as you thought it would be. But kindred partnership, we have Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This does speak of, it speaks of an equal give and take, and feeling as though that there is something missing in that, right? This is a person coming to tell you that there's something missing. They feel like they're giving and they're not getting anything out of it, or not getting enough out of it, or something like that. And the message of this deception is that someone has low, I wouldn't say necessarily low self-esteem, but they're confused about how they can actually stand on their own two feet, right? So this would be someone who maybe, I won't say necessarily codependent on you, but they are not sure how to, you know, I wouldn't say believe in themselves, but they don't know how to do chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. I just have to say, there's someone who just really can't do that, or they're not sure how to manage certain things. Like if it's like school and work, they don't know how to manage their time. If it's you and something else or someone else, they don't know how to balance that out because they're not sure what would be best for them at all. So they're coming to you and maybe saying, something is missing in my life. I feel like we've gotten too comfortable, kind of thing. This looks like a romantic relationship where someone has gotten really, really comfortable giving less than, not fulfilling the other person. Someone's gotten really comfortable with it. They may be coming to say something like that to you, or they have been saying it, because Knight of Pentacles is someone who says it and they're like slow to actually do anything about it because they're still trying to make sure every step they take, they look good in it. And so that's something here, because the Knight of Pentacles, he's slow as crap. He gets there, but if you notice, of all the knights, his knight is so perfectly brushed and everything's shined. He takes his time. Everything, like, it doesn't even look like they ever rode through anything. And so it's almost like he wants to, this is a person who wants to have things done, but they don't want to put in any muck work in order to make it done, make it happen. They want to do things very strategically on their time. And so that is, I'm not fulfilled because for one, the stickler, it's not being done the way I want. Nothing's shiny and nothing looks, it has to look a certain way for this individual. So this looks like gathering strength, of course, gathering strength, but going very, like, it looks as though they're passionate about something. They fizzle out rather quickly, but due to that energy, it's almost like they've held back. I'm seeing that too. They've held back the passion that they really feel, that immaturely, only because someone's very confused, man. They just don't. This is someone who cannot act on their own. They need they need push to act on their own. And so the deception with this energy is for you, that things are unbalanced or worrying so much that you're not going to have what you want, the family life, the stability, or whatever it is, or the finances. And maybe you even feeling like, I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. This other person is acting out of that. They're completely acting out of it. So this is about, you need to approach everything with a lot of joy, because the truth is, you see it for what it is. You realize that a lot of what may have been driving you is the fear. And there was really nothing to fear. It was not as bad as you thought, and nothing is as bad as you think it is. And so there's an energy of you needing to be, I won't say strategic, but plan your next steps, right? You can have what you want. They're showing you can have whatever you want. Like, you can make your reality whatever it is that you want. The deception is that you can't do it without another person to help you with it, or that you have to figure it out. There's no such thing as that, right? As figuring it out. The answer is within you, almost, as they're saying as well. Like, that may be the most healing thing to know, that it's all within you anyway. You already have the answers. What are you worrying for? Worry is a thief. Worry is a big thief, and it takes the joy out of things, and it takes your mental clarity out of the situation. Fear is a huge deterrent in almost everyone's lives. I think that the biggest lie to tell someone is a little fear is good. That's not the case. It takes away, it clouds your judgment, So you could be dealing with a Leo. We have a Taurus, Libra, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I said Libra, so Libra, you may be dealing with another Libra, and we have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So you could be a Virgo, Libra cusp, and this may not be, you may not be dealing with these signs, but they could be in your chart. So that's what we've got, Libra. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.